So the Rugar SR22, guys, you can shoot this gun either single action or double action. For those of you that aren't familiar with guns too well, I'll demonstrate that here. So if you notice there's a hammer here, it's already cocked back. This is going to be a single action shot, which is nice and crisp, easy shot. And this is going to be double action here. As you can see, the hammer is already pulled forward. It's going to be a little heavy to pull that trigger back until that hammer goes forward to shoot that shot there. Now that we're talking about the hammer here, as you can see, it's exposed hammer on the SR22 instead of an enclosed one. Right here you got your magazine disconnect, and the thing I like about this gun here is everything is almost on the other side as well. So you got your magazine disconnect right here. We got that same button on the other side as well. Same thing goes for the safety, guys. So safety shows clearly that the safety is off right now with that bright red showing underneath. All you got to do to put that safety on, click it down, and like I said, it's on the other side as well, clearly showing that the safety is off. So with the magazine release right here, press it down. Comes with a 10-round magazine. It's got a little plastic piece right here for easy loading. You can pull that spring down, makes it a lot easier to load. Does come with 2 of them. With the magazines out of the gun, it does have a magazine disconnect. So as long as the magazine isn't in the gun, trigger is pretty much dead. It's kind of a little funky feel to it here. Even with the safety off or on, the gun will not fire. Another thing, guys, with the safety, it does drop the hammer. So if you do have the gun, let's take the safety off. You'll see that the hammer is back here. So when you take put the safety on, it drops that hammer forward, but it will not fire, guys. Again, it'll when the safety is on, it kind of does like the same thing with the mag release. The trigger's kind of like in a dead state. Another nice feature, usually a lot of guns just have the serrations here in the back, but a lot of guns, or a lot of manufacturers, are putting them up here in the front. Just a really nice way to grip the slide, and another way to, you know, grab the gun there. So that's another nice feature here. You will notice that the sights are painted with white dots there, pretty visible there. So those sights there, guys, like I was saying, it's got those white dots there. Really excellent when you're shooting. This rear sight is fully adjustable here with this screw. The front sight can also be adjusted for windage as well. Really great plus. Another thing you'll notice right here in the front, you have a really small Picatinny rail here. You can add a flashlight, laser, some type of attachment here as well. You'll notice in front of the trigger guard here, it does have some serrations for a little bit of grip with your secondary hand. Talking about grip, we'll look back here at the grip itself. It does have some serrations here in the back, and you will notice how it has a little bit of a hump here as well, kind of fit a little bit of larger hands. Has these serrations here on this side as well. This grip, it does come with 2 different grips. This is the bigger size grip, and they are rubber, so you do really get a good handle on the gun there. But one thing about it being rubber, I've noticed if you're trying to put the magazine in, if you don't push it in all the way, like I said, when that magazine's out, this trigger is just totally dead. So just make sure you hear that firm click, just so that you can actually activate the trigger and load around into the chamber. I'll also give you guys a little quick breakdown of the gun for simple cleaning. So right here in the trigger guard, you'll notice you have this little tab here. At first it's kind of hard to open it. I would recommend opening it maybe with like a flathead. Just be careful, as this part is plastic. But after a while you can just open it with your fingernail. Click it down, see how it opens like that. Just make sure it's opened all the way there. And what that allows you to do is remove the slide here. So that removes this top slide piece, as well as this plastic piece with the spring on it. And where that usually is down on the bottom of the barrel here, just like this. One thing I will note is sometimes when you take the slide off, this spring comes off of this plastic piece, and the spring has a larger end on one side and a smaller end on one side. Just always make sure that this smaller end of the spring goes onto this part of the plastic piece. But you'll notice that the barrel does stay attached when you take that slide off. There is you can use an Allen wrench to remove that bolt there underneath the trigger, and that does remove all of the barrel here. I believe the barrel on this one is 3 inches, but that's just a pretty simple way to do a basic clean here on the gun. As you can see, mine probably needs a little bit of cleaning. Put a few rounds through this gun, but I'll put it back together here. So when you're putting it back together, what you're going to want to do is get this plastic piece, put it in that little slot underneath the barrel there. On the slide, you'll notice there's a little hole on the bottom there. That's where the spring goes, right there. Pull the slide all the way back with the barrel going through the slide. You'll push it down, lock it forward, push it down, move it forward. That kind of locks it in. Make sure that you put this back in. When you put it back in, just make sure that it clicks. And that's it, guys. It's pretty simple. Nice little easy cleanup there. Easy to remove the slide. Guys, it's a really nice gun here, guys. I like that it's ambidextrous here. Got it, the safety and all that on both sides. But thanks for watching, guys.